One of these. Have you ever? All right. So this is. You ever do one of these? So what I got here, Jesus. Hi, I'm Pepper Coyote, and I'm putting out another album. Usually my albums are like a pack of Starburst. Different flavors, but everything matches. It has a cohesive package. Everything's kind of like the same general shape. But this album, this is more like my friend here. What do we got here? We got frickin' Suckers, Fruit Chews, Dots. Dots? You remember Dots? Like, what a Halloween-only candy. I mean, like, I'm sure there's somebody in the universe who's eating Dots in January. My point, some people don't like any of these candies, and that's fine. They just want to stick to your mainstream sensical candies. Candies that match and go together. But this album, it's got some dots in it. It's got some Tootsie Pops in it. What do you like? Like Tootsie Pops? Do you think to yourself, what if this blow pop had a more satisfying conclusion? Or are you smart? Remembering that Tootsie Pops start out fine, but they're full of air bubbles. Once those air bubbles start dissolving, turns your Tootsie Pop into basically tongue razor blades. Like a chic DAC-8 titanium made of sugar. Dog Songs for Song Dogs is a compilation album, a collection of B-sides, rarities, covers, unreleased commissions, Patreon perks, and other music that I have not found a home for. Some of the material is years old, some is only a year old, but it all has one thing in common. Tootsie. They're all Tootsie brand products, and they are peanut-free, which is great news for me. But you get what I'm saying. This is a collection of mismatched music where the only common thread is that I wrote and recorded it. Except for the covers and parts played by Teddy and Foxamore, which brings me into Kickstarter tiers and rewards. We are going basic, baby. CDs and vinyls. That's it. And digital. Fuck! The reward tiers are basic. Do you want a CD, vinyl, digital copy? Do you want it signed? Were you fast enough to get one of the early bird tiers? It's over there. Well, we got a tier for you. I also have great news if you're looking for multiple copies, either for friends or as an excuse to make a bigger pledge if you're just real nice. Kickstarter lets me do add-ons now. So if you want a CD or vinyl copy added to your pledge, you can just do that. For example, if you want to pledge for a CD and 2 vinyls, there's a tier for like CD vinyl combo, and then you'll just add an extra vinyl as an add-on directly through Kickstarter. You don't have to contact me. You don't have to do any weird pledge math. You get multiple CDs. There should be an option right there for you. And if it doesn't work, get real mad at Kickstarter because I took a ton of time setting it up. I might be getting stickers printed to go along with this album. It's called Dog Songs for Song Dogs. But don't hold me to that. If so, they will be in the add-ons section as well. The budget, assuming that I hit our goal, pays for art, design, mixing, mastering, and a special tiered thing that I'll tell you about last. I have roped Sam into doing the art and design for this album, front and back covers, as well as the disc itself, or like the little A-side, B-side sticker on the vinyl, you know what I mean? To keep overhead costs low, the CDs and vinyls will both come in a paper jacket sleeve folding thing. Like this. This helpfully allows the same art to be used for both the CD and the vinyl without any big design changes being needed. Sam drew the art for the Spread Thy Wings Kickstarter shirt, which I'm currently wearing, and a pin on a more recent campaign I did, and frickin' look at the sketches so far. It's beautiful. It's all deserty. Look at that. That was a cactus. Next is mixing and mastering. My friend Flop is light years beyond me when it comes to the craft of audio engineering. There aren't many musicians with the kind of versatility needed to mix this. But here's what his music sounds like for reference. But I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Dying. Last thing, the special tiers, and thank you for your patience. On my big albums like Muh or Blast Radius, I like to replace as many tracks as I can with more talented players, or in the case of drums, replace my samples with a real drummer. This project it's it's not that deep. Like, not every track on here needs that treatment, but some do, and that's where the big tears come in. Big tears. My big tears will give you big tears. There are a very limited number of tiers that allow you to act as a producer and pick which songs to use the heavy hitters on. I have Teddy, a drummer and friend of mine. And Foxamore, pianist, friend, and other half of our group, Foxes and Peppers. If you take one of the producer tiers, you'll be sent samples of the music early, and you'll pick one song to use one of them on. The tiers are specific to either Fox or Teddy, so make sure you check before you pledge. I don't want you to throw a lot of money hoping you're going to be able to pick a drum track, and you in fact have paid for a piano track. This is a weird tier, so I'm going to walk through the process to make it as clear as I can. Let's say you pledge one of the producer levels, specifically for Teddy. Once the campaign ends and your pledge is confirmed, you'll be sent the unfinished mixes, like all of them, all the songs on the album. They won't be done, but you'll get an idea. You'll listen through them and make a short list of your favorites. You're gonna give me 3 that are you think most would need drums in this case. Why do I ask for 3? Well, just in case somebody else who also got a drum tier if they pick the same song as you, I want to have a backup. Then we'll have like a virtual production meeting. Talk about the song, what real drums could do for it, and where. Do you think there should be like a gong in there? Should you use brushes? What do you want to get out of it? As much as getting to make a musical decision is cool, this is also a tier for anyone who wants to peek behind the curtain at what making an album is like from a logistical standpoint. This album's coming out either way, but with your help, it could have cool art, a great mix, and some backup musicians on it that'll blow your socks off. So how about it? Do you like dots? Are you willing to finance the production of dots in order to keep the Tootsie Rolls rolling? That's my secret. I love Tootsie Rolls. Ah! Jesus.